Alright, it's finally here. I am finally going to put together this laptop. I have literally posted nothing about this on social media because I had so many videos stacked up than I normally do that, like, I had all the parts come in while I was uploading my excess of videos that I made. So instead of this being like a 3-part series where I gave you updates on what was going on and things and like talking about it over Twitter, it's going to be a 2-part series where there's a part I release and then I'll make mention about it on Twitter and things about how it's going, and then I'll release this part. And some things I need to mention, but it's going to be interesting. I did a little bit of research into this, even though I said I wasn't going to, because, yeah, I needed to. I really needed to. Because a lot of this did not make sense. Like, I had no idea where some of this stuff was supposed to be going. It's supposed to be down there, right? I think it's supposed to be plugged in on this side, correct? No. Okay. Okay. Just checking. Just checking. Wait. I wonder if this is supposed to be... No. This is, though. Okay, well, we'll deal with that in a minute. So, we've got everything here. We have the screen, for better or for worse, even though it's got this stupid scratch in it. I'm going to see if I can find a different panel. We have the top in all of its glory. I've done a couple things to the top. I've installed the fingerprint sensor. I've installed the power button, which goes right here in this orientation. And the fingerprint sensor requires this bracket, by the way. So if you're doing this exact laptop, make sure to save this bracket. And I did the mouse pad. A little notion, make sure you have the correct screws, because if you don't, they will actually push through this mouse pad here. And I know I didn't kill it, because if I did, I definitely know. But they did have little indents here, so just be aware of that. Alright, we'll put that off to the side. And then we have the motherboard, which again I already mentioned in the last video. Changed out the CMOS battery, added 2 4-gig sticks, which I'm really hoping will all work. Replaced thermal paste. I was able to actually get this off, even though the screws are stripped. The thermal pad there was fine enough, so I left it. Did need to be replaced. Set that very gently off to the side. I have all of the tools I could ever need. So I'm pretty sure I'll only be using like 1 or 2 of them. I have the bottom, which I already did a couple things. I put this power button thing here back. You do need this bracket, so keep that bracket. Don't remove the black thing on it. You need all the speakers. You do need this for the trackpad. And I put that in as well. And that's about it. Also another thing, I can't find these anywhere. If anybody has any, please let me know. I'll totally pay for them and pay for shipping. But the little black feet that are supposed to go on the bottom here, can't find them anywhere. So, if anyone knows where I can get them or something, that'd be great. So we're just going to really jump into it. Like I said, I did a little bit of research. Another thing you should note is make sure to label these cables. I didn't, but I looked up how they're supposed to go in. But some of them have to go to specific parts in specific orientations. It was easy for me because on them they say like things like motherboard and, if it focuses, power. It's only getting the 120 gig. I couldn't get a 250 in time, so that's not happening. And I'm either going to screw this up completely with this cable, because I don't know whether I'm supposed to use this TP cable, which hopefully stands for trackpad, or this FPR cable, which I'm pretty sure was also supposed to be the same thing. Guess we'll find out. Let's just get into it. So, starting off with the reassembly, we got to put it face down like this. This little piece right here connects with the power button on the side, so I'm just going to slide that in and make sure it's all slided in. Alright. And we gotta make sure all the necessary cables are out of the way. There we go. I believe there's only 2 screws. Hold on, there's something in the way here. Where the heck that is? I believe there's only 2 screws that hold in this motherboard. Yes, here and here. So, fun times. I put all the screws in my screw bin. So, oh, please don't be very loud. So we get to go through all of them, bit by bit. And I'll put some of these in here because these are obviously not going to be screws for this. We get to go through all of these, which is going to be oh so fun. You have to make sure you use proper screws because there can be instances like what I said earlier with the trackpad, where if you screw in the wrong screw, it will break something. I don't think this is the right one. I think this one's a finer thread, so let's try this one. Hey, that worked. Watch I turn it on and it doesn't even freaking boot. Make sure it's definitely in there. I think I found a similar one. You know, now that I think about it, I should probably save these long ones. Because there's this super long one. Let's choose this. This is literally just going to be mostly about finding screws, isn't it? These I'm pretty sure are from another computer, so let's try and use these. Look to be the same thing. I'd rather save all the longer screws because I'm sure they have to screw to the bottom of the chassis. That one went in a bit more roughly, but that wasn't that bad. A screw is a screw. Sometimes. Yep, that's fine. Actually, it looks like there's 3. I can tell because some of these have gold contacts. Nope. Yep, that's definitely another one. So I am sure I can find, yep. Yep. Imagine me just freaking slamming my screwdriver through the motherboard. Well, built over, bye. We're done. Yeah, these are obviously aren't meant for this, but whatever. Okay, I forget what you are for. Because I know this is for that. Oh, maybe you're for the, oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Oh, I'm pretty sure. Fingerprint. Oh! So no, that is for the trackpad. This is gonna be for the fingerprint reader. I see, said the blind man. So we're just gonna put this on top lightly and gently. And this goes to the trackpad. This one right here, it says TP on it, goes to the trackpad. Just gonna make sure that's in. This is powered. This is to the power button. I want to use the longer one. Okay. This, the one that says FPR on it, is to the fingerprint sensor. So, just so you know. I know I had a different one, and I believe this is the right one I'm supposed to use. So, this one is going to go to the power button. And it's going to go power, and then motherboard. I think that's it for that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to completely blindside you, and we're going to do the screen next. Oh, I forgot to do... Can I do it here? Haha, I can. I need a silver screw as far as I remember. We're putting in the Wi-Fi card. This could be it. This could not be it. This is not it. What have I done? Maybe I need another black screw. I don't think it needs to be very long. Part of me is like I really... If it's in, it's in. If Wi-Fi doesn't work, then it's a hard rip. Okay, so now we're gonna plug... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. That's mildly concerning. I do have the speakers. No, that one's just as long. So it has to go underneath. Interesting. Okay, well, everything comes out. Alright, well, I figured out where it's supposed to go. It's actually supposed to go right here. So, moving on. I don't know what that connector is for. Something I've noticed is some of these screws don't fit where they're supposed to, and that's because there's different revisions for this same board, so that makes a lot of sense. SD card. That's not in the right spot either, I bet you. I have an SD card slot, or SD card. Let's check. Barely. Oh, whatever. As long as it works, I really don't care. Alright, so we're going to put some of these flex cables in. We're going to put this one in, and this audio speaker in. And there. Plug some cables in real quick. This one actually can't go in yet, because I have to put the hard drive in. So now we're going to put the screen in. Hooray! So what you're supposed to do... Did I just knock over a screw? I probably did. For all I know. Is you're supposed to have the screen angled. These angled in a specific orientation, and it just slides in. At least for this specific PC. These just slide in. And then we just screw them all down. There's 3 screws to this. I'm going to use these black ones again. It works so well for me so far. I don't think these are the proper screws though. Oh, that one worked. There's 3 more screws here. So, plug one into this side, just to keep it in. Alright. And as nervous as I am, I'm very nervous like letting go of the screen, because if this rips out of the holder, that would be extremely bad. I'm also quite hungry. Man, whenever I start these videos, I get really hungry. It's probably because I get so sweaty and nervous. Alright, 2 screws in makes me feel a lot better about myself. So we're going to move it up just a bit. I'm going to move the battery over here, this over here. Anything else behind it? Nope. Okay. And this actually needs to come off. You need to come off the CD drive, I think. Actually, no, wait. Yeah, it does come off. Okay. So this comes off the CD drive like I thought, because you're supposed to put 3 screws in here to secure it to the top of the board, or the top half of the case. Whew. Let's go for you. You next. These screws are nice and tight, which I like, because I'm not gonna move it yet, not till the last one's in, because I need some nice strong screws for putting into this. Because, like, yeah, that's not going anywhere. We are safe for the moment. And now I'm going to plug the flex screen connector in. Just posteriorly plug it in now. Why not? It's a real shame I don't have those black feet. And I'm actually going to also route these cables. So I believe they go like this, and then around here like that. Also, these Wi-Fi cables have 1 and 2 on them, and on the Wi-Fi card itself it says main 1 and aux 2. You need to match those up. We're going to plug in main 1, then aux 2. Somebody out there is like groaning and cringing at what I'm doing. It's like, dude, even I don't know exactly what I'm doing right now. As long as those Wi-Fi things stay in, those Wi-Fi cords stay in, I really don't care. Wi-Fi cords, please work with me. I'm in a very poor mood today. Somebody screwed up my car. Oh, right. This routes into there. I can get it into there. Yes. Now, I'm not sure how else it's supposed to rock, but you know what? That's good enough for me. Where to go next with this? I think next would be the hard drive? No, let's try this first, the optical drive. That cable doesn't want to cooperate. Alright, we'll put in the optical drive and then we'll find a screw for it. not exactly what screw. This looks like actually a screw that I screw in from the bottom. But it looks like it is, so we'll screw that in on the bottom eventually. Next is the hard drive. Like I said, I could only get the 120 gig, so we're gonna... I think what you do is you plug it into the hard drive first, and these go down in like this, and they sort of secure into... Oh, wait. Then they sort of secure into place like that. And then this butchering it, I guarantee you. Come on, you. Just does not want to get the program here. There we go. And then we're supposed to take this USB cable, plug it in. I hate flex cables so much. There we go. That's supposed to lay like that, I guess. I don't know. I really like how that is, though. I think what's supposed to happen... I don't know. I'm just gonna plug it back in. If I gotta squish it down, as long as it works, it works. I think we're really ready for the top chassis now. Which is the scary part. Honestly. I think everything is plugged in. Everything that's gonna need to be. So now we need to plug all these cables in. This orange one goes here. The trackpad goes right here, at this white one here. The fingerprint sensor goes right here, I believe. The keyboard obviously goes in the biggest one. And then I believe the power cord goes right up here. So, good luck everybody. 10 out of 10 IGN. By Jove, this is gonna suck. That one's in. That one should be in. Huh. Oh, there we go. The trackpad one's a little finicky. And this motherboard. Alright. I bet you this isn't sitting flush because of those two cables. You gonna sit flusher now? No. Of course not. snapping into place. You know, I never even bothered to check to see if everything was plugged in because I moved it all around so much. Wonder if I can... I did get a plastic pry tool for a reason. So let me... This is very nerve-wracking for me. Sorry. Is everything plugged in still? Yes. Okay, so now we're going to set it all down gently. This time we will click it in for the final place. That trackpad isn't fitting right. Of course it's not. Alright, so couldn't figure out why this wasn't sitting properly. That's always been a problem with these machines. Couldn't find the third screw to this, so I put a replacement in my giant pile of stuff in there. Unless I have some. No, I don't. I did find two of them, so we're going to put those in really quick. So those go in there, and then you're able to just pop that back in. And now we're gonna put in, I keep wiggling this and it's driving me nuts. So now we're gonna put all the screws in, and really hope I don't screw anything up. Ha 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 ha. Funny. Just start with regular screws and I guess work our way in. Alright. And these two flex cables over here are actually extras. Alright. Now I need to go get a charger. I have one lying around here somewhere. Here's an HP charger from around the same era. Hey, it fits. It charges. Oh, baby. Final moment. We're gonna open it up together. You and me. Let's see. Oh, there's a power light. Does the screen work? It turns on. Yeah! Recovery data. Oh, that's fine. Your device needs to be repaired. Awesome. That's awesome. That's my new laptop. I am so excited. Shame I couldn't find these feet for cheap, but whatever. Anyways, that's actually it. If there was anything I forgot to cover, please let me know. I will gladly answer questions in the comments or anything. Like I said, if anybody could find me these black feet underneath here, because these I have not been able to find anywhere. It's been impossible. Please let me know. I'd be happy to pay for however much they may cost. I'll probably cut a lot of that searching for the charger out. But, like, again, thank you very much. I want to thank you all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ding dong the notification bell for more videos and stuff. and I am so excited. I can't believe that worked. This is probably a decent way if you have parts of a laptop already that are not bad, like a motherboard from a laptop that it's better than your current one, or if you can just find the parts and assemble them for cheap, like $100, $200, and it's a decent laptop, then you got yourself a new laptop here, because all this together, this cost me like maybe $50. Granted, yes, I had the screen already. Granted, yes, I had the motherboard, and I had the trackpad. But the casing and speakers and the USB daughter board and things like that, those all came with the bottom casing under here, or the headphone jack USB one over here, daughter board. That came with the bottom casing. The top casing came with a lot of stuff. It didn't come with the fingerprint reader. That you'll have to get on your own as well, but that should be cheap. The power button was only $15. Like, this was a cheap laptop to build, and that was one of my big driving points behind this. So this is going to be a very long video, I know. I'm going to try and edit it down and things like that. But again, thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to go enjoy this now. Bye!